The greatest trick the devil ever pulled. It was not convincing the world that he doesn't exist. No. It was convincing the world that he is God and convincing the world to unknowingly worship him. That is the real biggest trick that the devil has pulled. Now, the stuff that I'm gonna say, this as like this has been like years in the making, like little pieces from 15 years ago, from there 10 years ago, from there, from last year, from last week. Like it's all like little bits, little pieces of a jigsaw puzzle that I didn't put together, but it was just there. And as time goes on and I learn more and more, it just seamlessly fits, like as what's been going on with a lot of things since my eyes have opened for about a year now. So, for the Bible, yeah, now, long before last year when my eyes opened, like, as I said, like 15 years ago, when I was going through the Bible and that, things in the Bible did not make sense to me. It didn't make sense. Where God supposedly he demands worship and condones slavery and animal sacrificing and sacrificing of kids and of like human sacrifices and all this stuff, yeah. Stuff it always felt off. It always felt like what? You know? So hold on. I should write some stuff down this time. So I was like, I'm not really sure about the Bible. Like, I believe in a one true creator, yeah, but like the Bible thing, you know. Of course, I come to realize and learn through the Gnostic Bible, through the Gnostic teachings about Yaldabaoth. Yeah? And Yaldabaoth is the demiurge. Now, he is the lion-faced serpent or the lion-faced dragon. Now, a correlation, obviously, with the devil, Satan, who is a dragon, a serpent. So you've got a correlation right there. So in Gnostic teachings, Yaldabaoth was created from his mother Sophia. Yeah, and Yaldabaoth, he is the creator of the material world. He's the creator of the physical world. Now, if you go through the Bible, at the start of the Bible, Genesis, it talks about the creation of the physical world. Yeah? And then it gets to a very interesting point with the whole Adam and Eve and the serpent. Now, this is again something deep and it don't make sense. Apparently, in the Bible, God wanted Adam and Eve to not eat from the tree of knowledge. He didn't want them to gain knowledge. He didn't want them to gain clarity. He wanted them to be like animals. Like there's animals that are very intelligent. All animals are very intelligent, but they don't have that like they don't have what humans have. That like sense of, like for example, where it said in the Bible, when they ate from the tree of knowledge, they realized that they was naked. Animals don't care about that shit. Animals don't look and I'm naked. I did a poop. oh, I did a piss right there, oh, it stinks. Like animals have got sense, they're highly intelligent, a lot more intelligent than vast majority of people know, but they ain't got that. You get me? Can't find the word for it right now, but they ain't got that. Yeah. Now, the serpent now. The serpent in the Bible is looked at as evil, when in actual fact, what I believe at this time, and I could be wrong on all of this, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Time will tell. You get me? But the serpent is actually the creator, or is tied to the one true creator. Whether the serpent is actually meant to be Yeshua, or the one true creator himself came down and tried to save Adam and Eve and spoke to them and said, no, eat from the fruit, eat from it. This creator, the being Yaldabaoth that's created you, he doesn't want you to have knowledge. He wants you to be blind, walking. Eat from this so you can see what's going on, so you can see what's really going on. Yeah. Now, back to the Yaldabaoth thing, yeah? Yaldabaoth in Gnostic teachings is a incomplete version of God. It's an incomplete version of the creator. You know? So, apparently, when Sophia had him, he was born, and at the start, it was just him there. So he didn't know nothing about anything. It was just him there. So he then started to create the earth, and it goes through the Genesis teachings. That's what the whole Genesis thing is. Again, I'm not trying to go into a whole deep story about it. That's why, it's up to you lot to do your own research. I'm just giving you little like bullet points, and it's up to you to, if you want to go out there and go do your research to see what fits. You see me? But Yaldabaoth is Satan. It's the devil. So I believe. And religion is Yaldabaoth / Satan / devil. That's what he uses. All of religion, not just the Bible. He attacks from all angles. So even though I've not done my research into Muslim and Hindu and all of that, I'm 99% sure he's got all of those bases covered. Like he's attacking from all angles. Like he ain't no idiot. Anyone with sense would be like, you know what? I'm not just gonna come in through the Bible and through one side. I'm gonna come from as many sides as I can. So look at the Bible. Some of the stuff it says in there, it makes it very obvious. Like, for example, like in the Bible, it's like the God's got an ego. It's got a mad ego. Where when he was speaking to Job about Leviathan, saying to Job, can you do this? Can you do that with Leviathan? Can you do that? Blah, blah, blah. Like trying to like throw jabs, like look at me, like I can do this, I can do that. Can you do that? No, you can't. That's why I am here. It's me and all. It's like, it's a bit iffy. It's a bit iffy. And then obviously when I spoke about slavery, sacrificing, and to be honest, there's probably a whole bunch of other things in there, But I do believe still there's truth in the Bible. There is. I do believe that, but it's just who made it. And again, I'm starting to realize with some of these losers that are coming against me, some of these losers have actually said to me, I send you death spells in the name of Jesus. I'm like, but now when I heard these things, I'm like, what are you talking about in the name of Jesus Christ or in the name of Christ? Oh, I send death spell, I send all affliction to you. Oh, I do return to send in the name of Jesus and all the thing there, until I realized they follow the Bible. The Bible, they know they know that the devil is the actual God of the material world. They know this. They know that the devil created the Bible. They know this. And they're like, well, if God, and you know what? That's why. That's why these people, I'm clocking things as I'm making the video. That's why these people are so shocked that the true creator exists. Because in their mind, the devil is God. So in their mind, they're like, the devil is God, so I can get away with whatever I want, because devil is God, and the devil slash God is telling me that I can sacrifice this and do this and I'm protected, so I'm fine. Until when they're realizing that they're actually getting karma, they're like, what? What's going? Where am I getting karma from? Where am I getting karma from? Until realizing, oh wait a minute, there's actually like a true creator, not just the devil who's misled the world into looking at him as God. No, there's a true God, not the false God Yaldabaoth slash Satan slash the devil. Now another thing, there's a possibility that Yeshua, there's a possibility, it might be the limited knowledge at this point that I may have, but I just throw things out there. There's a possibility that Yeshua might actually be the devil's son. Might actually be that. Might actually be that. Might actually be that. But he turned away. He refused to follow his father, the devil. He turned against him and he aligned himself with the one true creator. That's what I like. Those it's either Yeshua is the devil's son and he's turned against the devil, or two, Yeshua is the one true creator's son, or three, Yeshua is the one true creator in human form. You get me? It's one of them three. At this point in time, it's one of them three. I'm just throwing out these bullet points. You get me? But it's some interesting stuff right now. It's some interesting times, and do what you want with this video. But yeah, the God of the material world could very well be the devil. And that's why Yeshua is trying to save people, came down there to save people, to wake them up out of the material world trap. Now again, with that, with how my eyes have been opened up over the last year, I see so much beauty here on the physical plane. I'm like it don't seem like no prison planet to me. That's what I'm saying. Like it don't seem like this is hell and they've tried to like, no, this seems like it's actually it's beautiful. All the beauty that I see around me, there's so much beauty in nature, the animals, there's so much beauty, the elements, there's so much beauty. I they get me. I'm not sold on this whole prison planet thing and this whole the material world is a trap, you know. But another thing just came to me right now. Yaldabaoth slash Satan got kicked out of heaven, right? Apparently, got kicked out of heaven. Got kicked out of heaven. This is just something that's come to right now. I'm just rolling with this thing. Got kicked out of heaven. Now, Yaldabaoth, the devil, was born in the spiritual realm. Now, what do children, kids, what do people do who don't know their parents when they reach a certain age? What do they do? More time. They try to go find their actual parents. Now, in the Gnostic teachings, Yaldabaoth, when he was born, he just saw himself. So at the start, he thought, well, I'm just around and I can create this, so I must be God because there's no one else around. I'm creating things, so I must be the one true God. Later on down the line, he finds out that actually no, he's not the one true God. His mum, Sophia, and his dad, the one true creator, they're his parents. So he tries to go find his parents. And that could be why the war in heaven, war in the sky started. And what that's about. It's about some family thing. Because Yaldabaoth's pissed off or he feels like that he should be the one true God and he tried to take the one true creator's spot. Yeah. So there was a war because Yaldabaoth, apparently Yaldabaoth created the Archons. So he had his own army. So it's the battle between the one true creator's side and then Yaldabaoth and the Archons and whatever else that he done created side. And that was the war in heaven. Yaldabaoth / Satan / the devil lost, got kicked out of heaven, kicked out of the higher realms, dashed down into the physical realm, or who knows, maybe into the lower realms. I don't know at this point in time, but that actually, that don't seem too far-fetched. That just came off the top of my head right there. That don't seem too far-fetched. So there's a few ways that this thing could have gone down. There's probably some losers that are watching this that know, or they believe they know, exactly how it went down. They probably have some more knowledge than me. Hey, maybe some false knowledge, but hey, so, but I definitely believe I'm on the money. And the reason why I believe I'm on the money is because since my eyes have opened to spell work and how, because I used to think that, sometimes when you just randomly forget something, that's just random. No. It's people who are watching you in the astral realm trying to mess with your memory. Now, when I was doing a little 2-3 minute research, my mind started going blank. My mind was fine before. I started doing research, my mind went blank. That's when I knew as well, I'm onto something. Because the pussios watching me wouldn't try and mess with my memory if I wasn't onto something. If I was going in the wrong direction, they would be like, yes, keep on going with that thought right there. Keep going, keep on walking with that thought right there. Yeah, keep on going. But the fact that they try and mess with my head, that let me know they don't want me to stay on this path. Meaning, I'm on the right path. See what I'm saying? I might not be on the straight level right there, but I'm that way, or I'm that way, I'm that way, I'm that way. But I'm going in the right direction, you see me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, boy, what I can say is this is some interesting times right now. Real interesting times. It's about to get a whole lot more interesting and a whole lot more crazy. You know, the truth, ultimately, at the end of the day, as I said before, the truth will be revealed. All the truths will be revealed. The truths of anything that I said, if it is true, it will be revealed in time. You know, so not really fuss, just gotta stick around and be patient, because the era of everything that's been done in the dark is now coming into the light, is here. It's being birthed as I speak. So just keep on going, and most of all, to any of these losers that watch this, don't try to think that, oh, but I only did this because I believed that it was God and God said that it was fine to do this. Don't try it. You don't need anyone to tell you what's good and what's bad. You know it's not good to kill someone. To kill an innocent person, I'll say. It's not a good thing to do that. It's not a good thing to do someone dirty that's never done you dirty. So the right and wrong is clear. You don't need anyone else to try and tell you what's right and what's wrong. Yeah, you just got sucked in because the devil just dangled the apple in front of you, and you wanted to indulge in your evil desires. And in your mind, because you believed that the devil was God, you thought that you would have no repercussions, no consequences would ever come to you, because you was led to believe that God is the devil. And if the devil is telling you to do all of this and that he'll protect you, then you must be alright. Then you must think that you're never going to get any sort of comeback. Played you. Played you. Played you. But he didn't make you do those things. You chose to do it. So the consequences are still on you, because you chose to do it, and you still know what's right and what's wrong, no matter what so-called God try to tell you or whatever. Yeah, it don't matter what God could try to come down to me and tell me, yep, alright, yep, it's fine for you to go out there and go be a loser, a bottom barrel scumbag out here just doing people dirty, out here trying to like jump over people and sacrifice people for fame and wealth and money, and you're never gonna get no comeback. You're never gonna get no consequences forever and ever. You just keep doing that, and this so-called God tells me that they've got my back, and I'm just gonna do it. Nah, I'm cool. You get me? That's I don't care, cause yeah. So you look, I've got no excuse, no leg to stand on, no talking, no nothing from nothing does the most, the one true creator want to hear. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. So anyway, video's been a bit all over the place. Mostly an improv video. Didn't sit down and structure this thing properly. It's not really my style, you see me? I just go off the top. It's got its pros and it's got its cons. I just roll with the shit, you see me? I just roll with it. Yeah? So anyway, take whatever you want to take from this, take something from it, take nothing from it. Regardless, the truth will be revealed to us all. And we will all be held accountable for the way that we have chose to conduct ourselves in life. Don't start bawling and crying and talking about you're sorry when it comes down to balancing the scales time, and you want to start pointing fingers and casting blame at other beings or other people. Cast the blame at yourself. You took the choice. You own it. Well, you'll be forced to own it regardless, whether you don't want to own it or not. You know, fuck, you're gonna own that shit. It's gonna be stamped in your head. You're gonna own it. So anyway, I'm out. I'm done.